What's up, America? Today begins my transformation, or the transformation of my 2005 Hummer SUT. So I picked this up, or more accurately, it was dropped off to me, but I purchased this week. Today is Friday, February the 25th, 2022. This again is a 2005 Hummer SUT, so the first year that the SUT model was made. This particular unit has 168,000 miles on it. It comes in the, I want to say metallic desert sand color, if I have that name correct, which is kind of a misleading name to me because I don't ever recall seeing sand that color. To me, it's more of an olive green. Obviously, olive green. It doesn't sound wonderful when you're choosing your color for vehicles. I like it in a martini olive green. So desert sand sounds better, but it is more of a green color. I love this color. This particular unit, it's got some dings and such. You can see it on the door, but I'll tell you what, the color just is fantastic. It really pops, and it's really complemented by the tires on this. Now these tires are on their way out for sure. Tell there's hardly any tread here. You got the knobs on the side, which is fantastic if you're going mudding still, but you got no traction for the road. So these tires are out. Those are Nexen radial MTX, and they're the stock size 315 7017s, but still it complements it pretty well. Now this particular truck was it just wasn't well taken care of cosmetically. Mechanically it's sound. You know, when I'm looking for any vehicle, but particularly these trucks I've been looking at for the past handful of months, over a year honestly, but have my hands on it over the past couple of months on a few items, a few units. You know, I look at the frame, make sure the frame is solid, there's no rust on it, because that's key. You know, you can't change a frame. Consider the engine itself, make sure that's solid, it's well taken care of. Transmission obviously, and a four-wheel drive. So those are like the four first major biggest things I consider. If those things are solid, then I can continue looking at the rest. The rest I can kind of overlook to a degree, because it really depends on what you want this truck for. If you want this truck for looks, which a lot of people do, then whatever, you probably just don't care how the frame looks because that's underneath. But if you want to use this truck for the utility purpose that it has, albeit a small 2.5 foot bed, but still, which is what I want to do, then those other things matter. So this particular truck, the frame is really good. I can't, I don't know, I hope this is coming through clearly here, but the frame is really pretty solid on this. There is no rust really to speak of. Again, I hope the lighting is appropriate. It doesn't get jacked up with the sun and whatnot. You know, but it's dirty, obviously, but you can tell pretty quickly when you're dealing with a vehicle that's got a ton of rust, and this one doesn't. This one really suffers cosmetic. Whoever had it didn't really care to take care of it. This floor was full of paint. Paint's all over the place, so I'm trying to chip away the paint. Just doing some initial steps to clean it, not detailing it, but just really doing a nice cleaning. I'll tell you what, this bed cover is jacked, but we'll get to that later. But there's some things, don't let that scare you. That's just the back panel over here that I got to take a look at some things, but I wouldn't even bother going to the inside. I'll do that in a different video, but I just want to document today the start of it. This is how it looks now, which is in pretty decent shape, honestly, and I'm excited to kind of take the steps of making this as good as it can be. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.